Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Diana. I'm the students of English Education Department, Universitas of Siliwangi. So today in this video, I would like to share to you about TPR method or a total physical response. This method used uh, especially in methodology in this language teaching. What is method? Let us discuss. Alright, guys. So, TPR method or a total physical response is a language teaching approach developed by Dr. James Asher in the 1960s is emphasizes the connection between physical movement and language acquisition, allowing learners to engage actively with the language through action. Asser 1977, British Cornell 2020. So TPR method or total physical response is always used uh, the teacher to teach the student with a focus on a vocabulary and with that response or action from student. So TPR method usually using you I mean use for the teacher, but it is the method just only for junior student, a young learners, because this is a method as appropriate for junior students may like to engage the classroom, engage the uh student, because this method focus to respond and action from the teacher, and student ask the teacher to teach the student with the action and the response of students. So this is why use the PR method, because according to Rainy 2019, TPR helps learners understand meaning through action, reducing stress and increasing engagement. Like I said before, that a TPR help the students or young learners for uh, the engage a classroom. When a student may be like boring, so teachers use the method is very appropriate for student or young learners. So through through this method or through this action can reducing stress and increasing engagement. So with the TPR methods in the classroom, the teacher can make learning enjoyable and interactive. And then also, maybe for example, a student when the teacher use this method can be enjoyable classroom, enjoyable moment with the student, because learning this method make the teacher and the student or situation in the classroom maybe can be interactive between a teacher and students. And also this method can helps in vocabulary retention. So this method is appropriate for the young learner, for learning about vocabulary. This is appropriate for young learners to learn when they are used the TVR method can be more the vocabulary, new vocabulary, and also this method suitable for beginners and young learners. Like I said before, this method is very appropriate for the young learners because uh, with this method sit can make the good situation and also engagement with the enjoyable class interactive. And then this I have the advantages and limitation when the teachers use this method for in the classroom. The first one, for advantages, this makes student active and engaged. Yes, I'm agree, and I'm ever use this method because based on my experiences, when I teach the student with TPR method can be a more interactive class with my action and with the vocabulary, and I say something and student my action, and the student can repeat, can follow me what I'm said, what I'm action. Student can follow what my instruction. So this appropriate because to make the class with active and engaged. And also the second one is to develop listening and vocabulary. Yes, it is because this method to develop listening and vocabulary, student hear what the instruction, and then the student can uh to do what instruction is to make a vocabulary, I mean new vocabulary, and the student uh listening something from the teachers, to from the say of the teachers. And then the last one is to reduce learning anxiety. Of course, when a teacher use this method can reduce this anxiety because make the interactive and also make enjoyable situation in the class. This not maybe mm, maybe boring student, when a teacher use this method can more interactive between teachers and student. And also here, the TVR method have the limitation. The first one is less suitable for advanced level. Of course, when teachers teach the higher students, is not appropriate because this is for the young learners. Maybe for example, for junior high school is very appropriate because uh make the more interactive between teachers and students. And then the second was difficult to implement in large classes. Yes, this is difficult for implement large classes. And then the last one is on focus on more listening with less emphasis on grammar. Of course, when we are as a teacher teach this method for I mean to the student, is we are not focused on grammar, but we are focused on listening and also focus on vocabulary. But I mean because this matter for the young learners, maybe we are not yet focused on grammar, but we make the something the more attractive and action in the class. Maybe this is uh just focus on listening and then vocabulary. So uh how to practice, or I mean how to practice this. I have the process when we ask a teacher to teach this method for the students. The first one is the teacher gives simple instruction combined by example of movements. Yes, when when we when we are as the teachers use the TPR, but we more have the energy. We must to have the more action in the front of us. We say something and with the action. This is maybe it's crazy, and it is because to uh because we must to have the energy, because it say something, and also we must be with our action. And then the second is students imitate while understanding the meaning of the words. And then this is maybe, for example, the teachers must be have the instruction when we teach the student with the clear instruction, and also the student understand what I mean, what what uh what the meanings of the teachers. And then this is what's that? This is procedures when we teach this method for the young learners. And then the third one is the teachers adds new vocabulary and combines it. Students begin giving instruction of their friends. And also, when we teach as a teachers, teach this method for student also the practice with their friends. And then, for example, maybe I giving the sums instruction, and then the student uh to practically to their friends. And then this is um to become more practically in the class with their friends. It is effective for the young learners. And then the last one is use song, games, or setting to make it more enjoyable. Yes, of course, uh, after we giving the something with the instruction, we are also giving the games, maybe for listening a song, maybe storytelling, or something games could be make more enjoyable and interactive class. So here I would like to share to you the practice of the teach when I teach a student with this method TPR.
Again, once more. Lion. Please. What is that? Lion. The sound is round. Once more. Round. Okay. Is this lion? Lion life in jungle. All right. Next.
Lion.
Stop.
Elephant.
What is that?
Elephant.
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 The sound is. Please play. The sound is. What is that? Monkey. Monkey like. Alright. The sound of monkey is. What is that? What is that? Good job.
Crocodile.
What is that? Once more together. 1, 2, 3. Crocodile.
Crocodile.
The sound of crocodile is. Please.
Okay, guys, thank you. This is uh, TBR method is appropriate for young learners or when you are as teachers. The when you teach the young learners is very appropriate for your young learners or for your student. Thank you very much for your attention in this video. I'm sorry if any mistake for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.